again, and this time book fans and Stephen King fans. Okay, so I'm going to do another Stephen King book video. This time a couple of reviews for two books by Stephen King, both of them decades apart and very different books. Okay, but before I do, let me just show you a couple of things that I've gotten for my Stephen King collection. The first is an action figure right there of Pennywise the Clown. Right there. He came with this base and a backdrop there. It can be, of course, removed, and it is posable right there in the arms, legs, and a little bit of the head. All right, pretty cool. From the recent movie, It, which I've also gotten on Blu-ray. Okay, and also another requisition here, my Christine die-cast car, right there from Greenlight Hollywood. Pretty cool. All right, well, let's get on to the reviews. The first one is for this monster, which is the Talisman. I've had this book for years, and I've tried to read it at least twice before. The third time was the charm, but it was not really an enjoyable experience because, holy crap, Stephen King does big books, we all know that. But this one in mass market paperback goes into 923 pages or something. Okay? And holy crap, does it drag. It just drags and drags. And the story, I did not find it very exciting or engaging. It is about a boy who is trying to save his mother, who has an illness. To do so, he travels to this other dimensional realm, which is like Earth, but not quite, because there's magic in that realm. And now that might seem exciting, but it really is not, because it just goes on forever. With a lot of sidetracking here. Okay, so for some people, this is their one of their favorite books, and it has a sequel, as you know, which is Black House, which I do have, which I don't know when I'm going to get to it. So the Talisman, it was okay, but they're really not up to the standards that we. That was a very early novel, and I believe that was a pre-It. So many of the themes that are in that book would later come to fruition in other novels, but better developed, in my opinion. One of the things that I failed to mention was, of course, that this book is co-authored by Peter Straub, which is an author friend of King. And anybody who has ever read Peter Straub knows that his style is a bit oblique. So that may be the reason why this novel tends to be a bit muddled. Okay, now for a recent novel, which is The Outsider here. Okay, there we go. This is a return to horror for Stephen King, because he had gone on a journey where he had gone into the mystery novels with the trio of the Bill Hodges trilogy, right? Which are mystery novels or detective novels. Okay, this one mixes a bit of that genre here, and even has one of the characters that is from the Bill Hodges trilogy. I'm not going to spoil it to tell you who it is, but anyway, this one does have a supernatural angle to it. I very much enjoyed it. It is a very suspenseful book, but I did feel that it could have just gone a little bit further. Even so, this is one of my favorite of the recent Stephen King bibliography, The Outsider. I've also seen already the miniseries that was made from this book, and which I thought was pretty good, even if it was a bit too long. I don't think this book really warrants having like a 10-episode miniseries. All right, The Outsider. I really liked the titular character, the outsider, but I just wanted a little bit more, to explore more of that being referred to as the outsider. I can't really tell you anything. It's about this man who was accused of a crime, a horrible crime, and but all evidence points to that he did it, and also that he didn't do it. Because the evidence is contradictory. So, what and who do you believe? Very good. I really enjoyed this one. Okay, The Outsider. Right now, I have several other books that I'm reading right now, but it's not that I haven't read any more books. I have, just not more Stephen King. I do plan to get If It Bleeds, which is the short story collection, all right, and also the new hard case, a mystery novel that came out. Right. Well, that is it for these two reviews. Thank you very much for watching. Keep reading.